This is the NBC4 Sports Desk with Olivia Garvey.
Well, all is right for the Dodgers despite the midseason struggle and the NL West hanging in the balance. The Dodgers are reclaiming first place in the division, and what a weekend they had against the Padres. All right, let's talk about today's game. In the bottom of the first, it was all Dodgers, and this was all Freddie Freeman hitting a 3-run shot to center to give the boys in blue the early lead. But the Dodgers, they weren't done there. Andy Pages hits a solo home run. The Dodgers now up 4-0. Tough outing for Padres' Yu Darvish. Not his greatest outing. Padres find their groove eventually at the plate. Top of the third right there, Fernando Tatis Jr. hits a double to right to get San Diego on the board 4-1. San Diego just keeps cutting down the lead. Ramon Laureano hits this bomb to right center, 4-2 now. And look at this, Mookie Betts homer in the 8th. So happy for him. This one going into the stands, his first hit of the series. And that's all she wrote, folks. 5-4 the final there. Dodgers get the sweep. Here's Dave Roberts and Mookie Betts after the game.
Today was the pen. I thought the pen did a great job. I thought Tyler did a great job. And obviously for, I think, 6 innings, we were held scoreless after that first inning. Obviously a huge hit early by Freddie. But to really weather that inning, the last couple innings of a couple runs, and then to, get that big hit off a really good closer was big. And, feel a lot better today than a week ago.
Just finally I did something good for the boys. I mean, that's with the bat. I feel like I've done a decent job with the glove, but with the bat, I haven't really been able to help much. So it's just good to help them.
So happy for Mookie Betts. All right, here's a stat for you. Ohtani has now gone on base in 15 straight games. He's the best. The Dodgers will go on the road now for the next 7 games beginning tomorrow in Colorado. All right, now to the Angels, who are working to get back in the win column. Earlier this week, sweeping the Dodgers, since then struggling against the A's. Series finale in Sacramento today. Halos outfielder Jo Adell at the plate and hits a 3-run shot to give the Halos the early 3-0 lead. He's having himself a season. Let's go to the third. The A's tie it after back-to-back homers. This game turning into quite the battle. All tied up in extras at 5-5. Halos, they've had enough. In the 10th, scoring 6 runs to give themselves the 11-5 win, and they avoid the sweep. They'll head back home to kick off a 3-game series against the Cincinnati Reds tomorrow. All right, check this out. Quite possibly the catch of the year. I've never seen anything like it. San Francisco Giants center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee makes a play for the vault. Look at this. After Tampa Bay's Yandy Diaz drove a pitch to deep right center, Lee runs to make the catch. And while sliding on his left leg, the ball bounces out of his glove and he catches it between the legs. That's some Gold Glove action right there. The Giants would go on to win 7-1. That's just phenomenal. Brilliant. All right, to the PGA, final round of the BMW Championship. World number 1 Scottie Scheffler leading at 17. And just take a look at this shot. And I'm not surprised, not even a little bit. This was a sight to see. Just hear the crowd roaring in the rough and chips it in from 81 feet. LeBron James tweeted, Scheffler, so dang cold out there. Scotty with ice in his veins. Scheffler would go on to win the tournament by 2 strokes, 15 under, earning $3.6 million. And who would bet against him right now, right? Scheffler, the favorite to win the FedEx Cup next week at the Tour Championship. And if he wins, he'd be the first person to win back-to-back in 19 years.
This was the NBC4 Sports Desk with Olivia Garvey.